Okay, I'm trying to do a documentary on the organized crime that's going on in the capital city of Canada, Ottawa, where I'm from. This group has terrorized me since 2013, since I first tried to get a divorce from John Kiska. We are still married. However, my two beautiful kids, my cat, my dog, have been stolen. My house has been emptied. I've been denied all protections that should have been afforded via the Canada's Divorce Act. However, this syndicate basically circumvents the Divorce Act until I think the goal is to drive me to suicide, which isn't going to work. Anyway, we're at the stage now where I'm trying to sue the little monsters that were all complicit. And so I've got a section called June 23rd Crimes in Progress because these two, family law lawyer and CS lawyer, well, he was posing as that, go on sneer, and this one posing as a defense attorney, Joe Adelman. And so I brought a civil action against them. And, crooks don't like to be sued, so they hire other crooks. I don't think I have their pictures in here yet. No, I don't. They hire other crooks to help them. In this case, Adelman's hired Craig O'Brien, whereas Sneers hired, I can't remember the name of the firm right now. Anyway, there's so many lawyers, it's crazy. Like, again, I've got dirt on 30 judges, dozens of lawyers, dozens of cops. It's crazy. And they all just protect each other by committing more crime. With reckless abandon, they really don't care because they know there's so many judges that are involved and crown prosecutors that nothing will ever happen to them. So I'm just going to document it. Anyway, so we've got a motion coming up. They're basically trying to have my case thrown out, but I was able to note them in default. So they're saying, well, that shouldn't be allowed. So whatever, a whole bunch of information that's on this page here. But I have to upload my materials against them. Oh, the other one's against the cops. So the cops committed multiple crimes. Oh my gosh, to attempt to bury me. And they still are. And so they're attempting to have me declared vexatious. And even though they have all the evidence of what's been done to me, they're just trying to bury it and have me denied justice in civil court too. So I've been denied justice in criminal court because no one will take a police complaint from me. Mine go into the shredder. Doesn't matter what Kiska does, he gets away with it, and I get arrested. It's so crazy. I can't get any justice in family court because his lawyers, himself, the CAS, the judges, it's all part of a racket to bury the devoted parent. So can't get justice in family court, and now they're trying to, these guys here, these cops, their lawyers are trying to declare me vexatious and have me tossed out of civil court. Anyway, whatever. So we've got hearings next week, and I just wanted to point out, this is the system I have to use. So I've already filed my materials in court. Now I've got to go and think something called Caselines. Like, first of all, they labeled it wrong. It's not just against Alex Hurity. Yeah, so that didn't capture perfectly, so I'm picking it up here. Yeah, so I'm forced to use this thing called Caseline. So I've already served and filed my materials electronically, but and they all have to be linked, hyperlinked. So the only way I'm able to hyperlink my materials is because I have a website. And so I can produce, see, I uploaded it here under Organized Crime VS Craig O'Brien. This is the date of the motion, June 608. Anyway, so I uploaded my affidavit. Oh, sorry, that's Acrobat. That's another disaster. Anyway, and each of the, are they going to all open this way? Because I have Acrobat installed. They'll open up better for you, I promise. Anyways, unless you have Acrobat. So the only way I was able to link all my documents properly, because I don't have the software that the lawyers do, is because I have a website. But you've got to go into this place called Caselines, and you got to get an account, you got to sign in, and you got to find your case. Now these guys, this one where they emptied my house without my knowledge, and they said it was an eviction, but meanwhile I was falsely accused, arrested, detained, and they emptied my house and no one told me, including John Kiska. It's insane. And they got my case thrown out by a crooked judge. They just lied in a Rule 21. So it's insane. And so this, the CAS, they ignored, divisional courts ignored, oh my gosh, like tens of thousands of pages of evidence. They said I was broke, homeless, and mentally ill. So yeah, I shouldn't have any custody or access to my kids. It's all false. It's entirely fabricated by this whole syndicate. Anyway, I haven't sued them yet. That's why Auto Police Services. So I'm suing them for everything they've done to me, and they said drop the lawsuit or we're going to have you declared vexatious. So extortion, and that's like, well, I don't respond to extortion. So now they're trying to have me shut down. So my point of coming in here is to say you got to figure out this crazy system. So they've uploaded all their documents, and they're all, hyperlinked properly because Ottawa taxpayers are paying Borden, Ladner, Gervais, this woman, where'd she go? Michelle. They're paying this group like $300 to $400 an hour at least to bury me. Ottawa taxpayers are paying these lawyers to defend the crooked cops. So I never see the light of day. And then they just keep doing what they're doing. So I managed to upload all of my materials. I think it worked. And this is the easy one. This is only 18 documents. So notice of motion, you've got to know how to create a motion record. Make sure you get your confirmation in time. Draft the endorsements and the orders for the judges. Get all your affidavits commissioned and your exhibits. It's got to be done via someone able to commission your signature. And upload this whole thing. So, if you don't have access to the internet or any kind of technical expertise at all, or you can't write and you can't afford a lawyer, there's no access to justice. So people slowly but surely are not going to be protected, not that they ever were, by any legislation. It doesn't matter what the laws say. We're being locked out of justice, either via the fact that the legal system, the judicial system, law enforcement has all been fully infiltrated by, I don't know what you want to call them, sociopaths, demonized, demonic, conscious free, greedy cokeheads. I really don't know what label to use for them. So that's been infiltrated, and plus this tech is moving so quickly that unless you know how to compete, I guess, you'll be locked out, you'll be turfed out and deemed improper. That's Canada. That's coming.